Hello traders, this is Dibraj again, and today is our 5th episode of Divergence series with order flow. But before proceeding further, I wanted to discuss about basic things in order flow because people have commented in our YouTube videos. They wanted to know what exactly which software we are using and what is the name of the indicator, and those things they're asking in the comments. So I'm going to give a very brief intro what is order flow footprint chart and how we use it in forex market. Let's start with that. Okay, this is the software we are using. The detailed video of order flow footprint software will be coming in the next week. Okay, but for now, to get a brief intro, what is order flow footprint? So in order flow footprint, we look into the futures chart. We have forex charts, we have futures chart. We look into the futures chart and we try to trade forex. For example, if you want to trade GBP USD, we look into 6B. Look here at the top left corner, 6B. These are the futures contract, which is equivalent to GBP USD. This is a pound contract, a 60 minutes chart for you. Here you're seeing, right? So when you are trading forex, we look into the futures chart, and this software is very smart, which picks the data from certain exchanges, and these data are nothing but how much bids and how much ask, or how much bids and how much offers are being traded at that point of time, the exact volumes being traded. So these volumes are not at the time level, okay? Because if you open trading view and if you open volume indicator, you'll see that some volumes are coming here, right? So if I just let me show you. If I open normal volume indicator, which comes also here, you see this volume indicator, these volumes, okay? These volumes are coming with respect to time, not with respect to price. So this is actually useless, this volume indicator for me. But with order flow, you have access to see, say for example, at this level 1.31640, at this level you can scan inside the candle and check how many buyers and how many sellers been traded here. For example, here this is a GBP USD 1 hour chart. Here you can compare by looking into the futures chart that how many sellers have tried to push the market down but they failed. Isn't it a great information for you? This is a hammer or something, bullish hammer or something. We know these are all reversal patterns by price action. Okay, now we wanted to confluence that price action with order flow, because in order flow we can check how many bids trying to push the market down. Okay, let me make it very simple. This is the candle, this is the pound future, and if I make it side by side for you, you see this is the candle. This bullish candle is here. You are seeing here the same candle. Okay, if I just show you a little bit more, make it a little bit drag here, and now let me open this here. Correct. Check here. You see these red candles are coming down 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and here also from 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and after 8 we got a bullish candle here, and you also get a bullish candle. So if you see, we are trading GBP USD, but we are taking data from pound futures, and this software is called order flow footprint software, which gets the exact bids and offer, exact buying and selling contracts traded at that point of time at that price level. So here somewhere at this price level, if you compare this bullish candle with this bullish candle, then you know somewhere at the bottom here somewhere at the bottom here in this GBP/USD. Sellers were very strong, 325 sellers, 185 sellers. These all sell contracts tried to push the market down, but the candle closed bullish. So that means these were the last sellers who tried to push the market down, but the market went up. So eventually these sellers are trapped. So with order flow, we can scan inside the candle and we can check exactly how many sellers and buyers are getting trapped. And that's an useful info when I wanted to buy. I want to see these traps. Okay, so this is a basic introduction of order flow, that with order flow we have bids and ask. Right side we have bids and left side we have, right side we have the offers, which is for buying, and left side is for bids, which is for sellers. Buyers always go diagonally from left to right, this way, this way, this way, and sellers always trying to hit the bids diagonally from top to bottom, this way. So these were the sellers hit by bids, these bids are hit by sellers, okay, and then price closed above. So this is an useful information. Yeah, in the next video definitely I'll be giving more details on what is order flow footprint software. Okay, now let's get back to our setup for this week. Okay, our checklist is very clear. Every day we look for the same checklist. If you want to trade, because this is divergence series, so we'll definitely talk about divergence. Yeah, this was a nice setup also in an order block. We could have traded this one, because in this setup we got that we have everything. We have our checklist met. We have seller's trap, buying was joining, big stopping volume, very big stopping volume. So this is a very good buy for us. Anyway, let's talk about the divergence, because this is divergence series. Okay, we have few divergence we can see. Let's talk about those divergence, how they worked. This EURUSD M30, I'm seeing here one divergence, here one divergence. So now when we are trading EURUSD, we'll be looking at Euro futures chart, 6E. You can see that 6E 30 minutes, EURUSD 30 minutes. Here we can see a divergence was happening here. And let's check on the second leg of divergence, when the divergence indicator was printing, what was there in order flow. If order flow was telling us yes, it's time to buy, we'll buy. And I'll show you what was in the order flow. Before that, let's write down our checklist, our main checklist. Okay, so from order flow we have our checklist, always same checklist we do. Let me change the color, black, okay, something. So what we want to see every day when we are trading our any setup, divergence or anything. So this divergence setup, okay, right? So we'll be seeing trap. First we'll see sellers, because this is a buy setup we're discussing now. So we need to see seller's trap. Second, we need to see buying pressure. That means buyers should be joining. And third, we need to see delta analysis. Delta analysis, whatever. Yeah. So from order flow, we'll look on only these three confluences. If these three confluences are there, we are good to go. Yeah, we can add more for better setup, what we discuss in our premium groups. For more, more order flow, like when you need something 100%. But these three are basic things actually you need to see. Trap, When it's a buying setup, then seller's trap. Otherwise it's a buyer's trap when it's a sell setup. Okay, so now we are discussing about setup. So EURUSD on that day, I don't know, I can make it. No, I can't. Anyway, so EURUSD on that day, what we're going to see here, I wanted to see seller's trap, buyers are joining, and delta strong. This is the EURUSD divergence, and check these candles here. The story was being formed at that point of time. Okay, I'm seeing these deltas are getting slowly stronger. Okay, try to look from this place. So our first checklist, sellers should be trapped. See here, lots of sellers here. You see these red numbers A, these are sellers are absorbed, the software prints. Sellers are trapped. Okay, next, sellers are still not strong, these are trapped. And here in this candle we see these buyers are joining, 22, 19, 60, 16. These buyers are very strong, buyers are joining here if you see these blue numbers. So red numbers coming at the wick, left bottom wick, that means sellers are trapped and buyers are joining. And delta is also strong, 214. And negative delta is, min delta is -1, so there's no sellers at all. And these things are happening where? At your divergence level after this bullish candle. So what would be your risk reward? So if you can open the trade right there after that bullish candle, after you get the order flow confluence, and then this is your stop loss, and your TP should be at least 2 hour, at least 2 hour. So I know that you will get more than 2 hour, but at least 2 hour, say for at least to this supply level, 2 hour, that's it. Okay, now for this one, maybe one more, let's talk about one more divergence. If we have our all checklist ready or not, let's check. We see price made higher high, indicator made lower high, so this is divergence. Now we'll check at this candle if we have our all the confluences ready or not in our 30 minutes chart. So what we need to see in order flow EURUSD, we need to see, let's go there and let's check if we have our confluences ready or not, because this is a sell setup. So we need to see buyers should be trapped, sellers must be joining, and delta must be very strong. Negative delta must be very strong. So these three confluences we will be looking. So yes, this is our candle, this is the candle. Okay, so here you seeing this one, this is a bullish candle and this drop here, and in order flow footprint you are seeing here the same thing here. These are the two candles here. So let me write it down, our checklist for sell setup. Checklist for sell setup with divergence, because we are only talking about now divergence series, but you can use it with any price action setup. First, we need to see buyers trapped. Buyers must be trapped. Second, we need to see selling pressure. That means sellers should be joining. Third, we need to see delta is strong negative. If we have these three, we are good to go. Now let's check what we have. We have these buyers are getting trapped. See, 69, 63, these are blue absorptions. So that means these buyers are trapped here on the top of the wick. Buyers are trapped. First checklist. First checklist done. Selling pressure. Look at the second candle. We have single print and we have these sellers are also joining the party. See, this bearish candle, these sellers are coming. Selling pressure. This checklist is also done. Now check the delta on this candle. If you look into this candle, the delta, see the min delta is very strong. Min delta is very negative, strongly negative. It is like minus 824, which is a sign. If you can compare, if you just compare the other all deltas in last 15 to 30, you will never see this big delta, minus 816 or minus 824 if you look into min delta. So that means here, and see the buying pressure is 3 only. It was earlier 494 and shift is, see, 494 to 3. So it's a huge shift in delta. Buyers are just lost somewhere. There are no buyers anymore and sellers are very strong at this candle after they trap these buyers. So next checklist is also met. When you have these 3 checklists met, then you have to just, put your order from here. Stop loss is here. And it will be sell. If I do the same thing in EURUSD chart, then it will be here. That was the candle. So I'll be taking my order ratio. And this is, after this candle, I can open the trade. At least 2 hour. I need to book 2 hour. So here will be my SL and TP would be definitely 2 hour. Yes, see, it hits 2.13, at least 2 hour. If I can reduce more, less also. So my target is 2 hour. That's it. So here we are doing the same thing every day. Every day with divergence. When you get the divergence, you come to the order flow and check only for these 3 setups. Only for these 3 checklists. If you're looking for buy, then seller's trap, buying pressure and delta. Buy. If you're looking for a sell, then you need to see buyer's trap, seller's pressure and strong negative delta. Boom, sell. 2 hour. 2 hour is not bad. Okay. If you do the math, then you know that with 2 hour risk reward and with 60 to 70% or even 50% win rate can make huge money in the forex market. Okay, and another thing I want to discuss, that we have a group. Okay, you'll get all the details in the description. If you have more questions, please join the group, join the Telegram group. So ask me their question. Okay, you will have my Telegram ID there. You can ask whatever your question there, and if you want to join our mentorship, definitely you can join us, because I think this should be your last step, last searching step in your forex. After that, you don't have to search anything else, because when a simple divergence with order flow can make good money, then if you're a good price action trader, imagine how beautifully and how efficiently you can use these order flow confirmations. Okay, with this note, I'm going to end this video. Please subscribe the channel, like the channel, hit the bell button, and have a nice trading week. Bye.